my name is Nick Robinson and I'm introducing you to this drone tour. I've been living in the Algarve since 2001 and I get over to Lagos a lot. I love the place, made quite a few friends here, so we're just going to do a little drone tour, something different. And then next week, I'll take you down into the streets and meet the people. Alright, so I'm going to cut this out and then we just carry on with audio only and drone footage. These walkways are newly constructed and you can walk all the way and avoid the sand, so you don't have to have an environmental disaster, which is obviously the idea. But all these beach bars that you can see along here and beach restaurants are great to sit down, enjoy the sunset, have a light lunch while you enjoy the beach on Meia Praia, which is this massive beach that stretches all the way down to Alvor, with a break in the middle that enters you into the Alvor Lagoon. On the right hand side you can see the Marina, or the extent of the Marina. This is actually the fishing part, and you can see a lot of boat construction and repairs taking place. And then we're looking towards Lagos. And we've whipped over to the right, so we're going to come back across Lagos. But that little lake over there where you can see is surrounded by lots of new apartment blocks. A couple of hotels off to the right, just moving out of view, the Villa Galé and Dom Pedro. And then there's a couple of hotels further up on the left. You can see where the actual marina itself is. There are a couple of hotels around there, but we're going to fly over there in a little bit. So just coming back here, it's a beautiful morning, and it's wonderful to be up and at 'em in Lagos. You can see the Ribeira de Bensafring down here, which has been, obviously the channel's been cut, but that actually is a river that goes up into the interior. It's a very small river. As we come out, you'll see there's a fort on the left-hand side which protects the entrance to Lagos, and obviously there's groin on the left-hand side which also protects from the waves and the ocean. And Lagos is a natural harbour, that's why it exists, as you can see from the top-down view of a map. This little beach here called Praia da Batata is great because you can pick up all kinds of kayak tours, fishing boat tours that'll go into the caves which are just below us right now, and you can reach all these beautiful beaches. You can also take a bunch of boat trips, which we'll discuss a little bit later, from the marina all the way around to these gorgeous beaches and the peninsula of Ponta da Piedade. So this actually here, you can see that bridge. It's a very famous bridge on Instagram. A lot of girls go down to that beach and take gorgeous photographs, and guys obviously take gorgeous photographs of that and the sun setting behind or rising behind, and it's quite spectacular. And it actually was an old bridge that led to a little fort which was on that promontory. You'll see a little bit more of it as we glide over it on this beautiful, stunning morning. And there's hardly any wind. It's absolutely amazing, really. And it's about 7:30 in the morning, so you won't see that much traffic, but these beautiful little beaches are great to just walk along. And as I said, on the other side, Meia Praia is like a whole network of wooden walkways, and they actually go further around just below us down to the point. Heading into Lagos now, you can see on the left-hand side just the beginnings of the castle. And the castle walls actually encircle the old town, which is really dense with like little cobbled streets and things, and really cool bars, restaurants, and etc. So if you have been to Lagos, you'll know what I mean. It gets pretty crazy in summer. It's great fun. But if you're living a little bit outside of Lagos, like over here on the other side of the marina, and further up to the left, out of the picture, on top of the hill overlooking Lagos, you'll miss that. You won't get all those heavy, noisy late nights, and you'll be fine. The nice thing about this area over here is that actually if you are living on top of this hill, you get spectacular views of the whole bay. It really is wonderful. I think what's important when you're looking at a video like this, try and imagine yourself actually living here or coming here for a month or a week or whatever, And just going down on an early morning walk along the beach and along these boardwalks, pottering around in the marina. You can actually get a boat, like I said. You can take boat tours and things. There are a couple of restaurants in this brown building over here. I've had a fantastic meal in there once. And then further to the left, you can see the train station coming into view here, and it's circling off to the right. And that will take you all the way to the rest of the Algarve, all the way to Spain, actually, to the River Guadiana. So that's quite an interesting train ride. It's not the most luxurious train in the world. There's some great trains that go from Faro, and they connect in the middle to Tunis, and they go all the way up to Lisbon and Porto, and that's beautiful, luxurious, high-speed trains. You can see these apartments around here, actually really great. Well, it's nice and easy to move around this place because there's lots of space for parking and lots of space. So all these apartments have got pools and things. So it's a nice place to live or to rent a place for a while because you've got easy access to the beach. And like I said, you don't have the noise and irritation of all the nightlife going on in the center of Lagos. But you can still easily walk over there. I mean, it's literally like 5 to 10 minute walk. Not a problem. I mentioned earlier those two hotels. That's Villa Galé and Dom Pedro, just along the road further to the east. Well, after your long early morning walk, you can go and pick up some goods at the Pingo Doce, which is just coming into view on the left-hand side here. You can see those awnings in the parking area. That's Pingo Doce. It's one of many supermarkets around Lagos. It's well stocked with Aldi, Continent, the whole deal. You can get whatever you want. It's actually a really nice pet shop here, Tibi, and they're all over the Algarve. I think there's like 3 or 4 that I've seen. I'm not sure exactly how many, but they, if you do have a pet, you can get all you need for pets over there. And as we're flying over the marina now, you can see just wait a bit. Okay, it's great to walk along the marina here. You can see all the boats and things just on the left-hand side, and there's a little green down here. There's the BGA school, which is just that green bit on the left-hand side. And my buddy Tom actually does open-air cinema there every summer. So check that out for sure. They actually got one, I think, going on the 5th of December. And it's quite a social event. It really is cool. But we'll talk about that a little bit more next week when I get down into the streets. If you can look along this line where all these palm trees are just around the marina, there's a bunch of restaurants, not super visible from here, that you can sit down and enjoy the sunset, and it's great. Again, there's the train station on the left-hand side. We're panning off to see Lagos proper over the river, Benzafrin River, and you can see the outline of the castle walls. If you look closely enough, you'll see a line going across, and then just everything to the left of that. It's all inside the castle walls, and that's the old town. But this main avenida coming down that we're just going to turn right onto now is it's the easiest place to just drive through. It's difficult to park. There are some sort of underground parking areas inside inside Lagos, a little bit further to the left. But on the left-hand side, you can see that blue swimming pool. Just missed it. But that's the Hotel Avenida Lagos, which is a fantastic hotel. I'd recommend you go and check that out. I've been up there for a couple of beers on the roof. It's wonderful. I haven't stayed there, but it looks like a really, really good spot. As we fly north now along the Benzafring River, you can see this block of apartments on the left-hand side, just next to the roundabout, and just behind the roundabout, that's Dona Maria 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. And on the right, this one here, Dona Maria 2, is just, I don't think people are actually in there yet. It's brand new. So I'm not sure if there are any. I think there might be 1 or 2 apartments left. So give us a call if you are interested in buying something like that. It's great, but there are lots of other opportunities around the Algarve and around Lagos. Now this big sort of municipal-looking building, modern-looking building straight ahead of us is the Pavilion Municipal, and it's also like the Centro Sportivo, which is a sports center. And they've got great fitness facilities in there. You can do CrossFit, you can do all kinds of fitness classes as well in there. So check out lagosinforma.pt for more information on that. All right, I'm going to move locations now. Just land the drone quickly and head off north up the Ponta da Piedade Peninsula towards Praia Dona Ana. Now this is a new development which has been, actually it's been a ruin for a long time. There's like this block was just stuck up there forever, if I'm not mistaken. And it's beautiful to see it now being renovated and fixed up completely and rebuilt. So these are going to be quite some luxury apartments with stunning views, really amazing views. See that guy that's standing up there, man? It's a scary height to be standing up right there. But that's what comes with constructing apartment blocks, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to head left down to Praia Dona Ana, and we get the most beautiful sunrise views from these locations over here. Lots of apartments. It's actually becoming a very expensive area. Just can see straight ahead behind those cranes, becoming a large houses and villas have been built up there. And some of them going for $1 million plus, way over. So heading down into Praia Dona Ana, these are fairly accessible beaches. You can actually walk from the center of Lagos down to these beaches, or up to these beaches. There's Praia Dona Ana, then Praia Pinhão, and then Praia Betata, actually going off to the left. So let's just enjoy the view for a while. Right, heading back now over Praia Dona Ana. And like I said before, just imagine yourself walking along this beach if you're on holiday, or if you come for a month or 2 months, or if you want to live here, you can always just get down for a little beach walk before work. You can lie in the sun, actually. This is November, and there are people lying in the sun, sunbathing, because it's so still, there's no wind. People paddleboarding over there on the left, and the guys on the right-hand side putting away their paddleboards after an early morning session. That might well be my buddy Dave, who does early morning paddleboarding sessions. You can take little trips on boats, and I think you can see a boat further up to the top left there, just nosing in and around. And there's some incredible caves right in amongst these rocks. You also just lie on the beach and read a book, or walk your dog along the trips and the trails along the cliff tops. There's lots to do here, and there's some amazing coffee shops in Lagos, probably the best in the Algarve. There's an incredible selection of coffee shops and really cool roasteries and things in Lagos. So these guys know what they're doing. That restaurant on the right-hand side, you can see the little building, is above Praia Camilo, which is, I think there's something like 400 steps going down. You can see those steps going down there. And that's an Instagram, firm favorite on Instagram. Lots of people love taking photographs of those staircases. But that restaurant's great, nice view. Food's not so bad either. Coming back into the center of Lagos at 11 o'clock in the morning, you see a lot more people around. And there's a sky bar. You see that pool up there with a pink flamingo in it? That's a great little rooftop bar, which you can enjoy the views of Lagos as the sun sets all around you. Another little rooftop bar is a well-known rooftop bar. You can see the purple thing in the middle here between these two streets. That's, I forget the name right now, I just blanked. And below here is the Slave Museum and this incredible church, which is the Church of Santa Maria. It's absolutely stunning inside there, and it's like got a cross which is lit, and there's a dark background to it, which is quite stunning. So we're heading over, you can see the castle walls on the left-hand side, and the little fort on the left-hand side as well. So I hope you're getting a really good picture of Lagos from this flight. There's so much stuff that happens inside Lagos. A great little bar down there on the right. It's called co-working Lagos or something. I'll write it down. The Lagos digital nomads meet there quite a lot. And then obviously the one of the main tourist attractions in Lagos is to go and get a boat, to go out and see dolphins. You can even go out and see the cliffs and the caves around. Go out for a day on a boat and have lunch on a deserted beach, and also kayaking, paddleboarding, etc. So you get all different kinds of experiences on boats. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed these 15 minutes of drone footage around Lagos. Like I said, next week we'll go down into the streets and chat to the people and see what Lagos is really like. All right, thanks for watching. See ya next week. Algarve addicts.com